Hello everybody, it's Connie Stewart with SimplySimpleStamping.com. Thank you guys so much for joining me today for a new Tuesday tip. Hey, we're going to talk about ribbon and burlap and twine. Oh my, do you struggle when you're working with some of your different ribbons? Sometimes it can be a little bit stiff, a little bit rough to create just those nice, pretty, soft bows you dream about. Today I have got a tip and we're going to solve that problem so you can start adding that gorgeous ribbon to your greeting cards. Are you ready to learn how? All right, let's get started. If you followed me for any length of time, you guys know I do love to add ribbon and twine and metallic thread to my projects. But today we're going to talk a little bit about how to soften ribbon. Let's face it, there's times it's just a little bit too stiff to work with. And guys, today's tip is so easy. How many of you know what that is? It is a dryer sheet. Now it is an unused dryer sheet, but let me tell you, I keep this in my stamp room for whenever I'm working with different ribbon that I need to soften. So I'm going to show you a few examples. So this is our burlap ribbon. Now it's burlap, guys. It's a really stiff ribbon. So a little difficult maybe to tie because it does have a stiffer feel to it. But let me tell you, if you will just take that burlap ribbon before you're ready to work with it and run that dryer sheet over it, it softens it up and makes it much easier to tie. Trust me, after you run that dryer sheet over, it's gonna feel softer. You know, burlap's pretty darn rough, but yeah, made it very easy to tie. And by the way, that same technique, yeah, that's gonna work with the, this is the Whisper White flax ribbon. And yeah, again, it can be a little stiff. We can just take it and give it a little rub down here with the dryer sheet to soften it up. Now, when you are working with this type of ribbon, be careful you're not too rough with it because it can kind of come apart. So treat it gentle. Let's talk about some of the other ribbon. The scallop linen ribbon is one of my favorites. One, because I love a scallop. I love that little crumb cake in there, but you know what? It's a little stiff to be able to tie. We're just going to take that dryer sheet and let's rub it over that ribbon. Boy, I just wish you could just feel the difference. I really do, between not been rubbed through the dryer sheet and what has. And so now if I go to tie this in a knot, it's very soft and very easy to tie. No more stiff ribbon. Grosgrain ribbon is another one that I have really struggled with, especially, I love the look, but oh my gosh, I just found it a little too stiff. Watch what happens when I go to tie a bow now that I've run that through the dryer sheet. Oh, look, pretty, pretty bow. I don't have wonky bows anymore. Yep, it just needed to be softened a little bit. And now my bow can lay very nice and flat. Okay, loved it for grosgrain. Metallic thread, now this one's going to be hard for you to see on camera. It is a little hard to see, but sometimes you can get little kinks in it. And again, when you're trying to work with it and you don't want it to be too stiff on the card, a quick, oh my gosh, I hope you could see that. I really do. It's like it just fell like an angel on a cloud. Look at that, just very nice. So now a little bit easier to work with. Baker's twine and nature's twine. Guys, this one I do find that I need to use this technique quite often because it just, again, it almost irons it for me. But what I really want to show you is when you're using something like a nature's twine, let me cut off a piece so I can show you. I tend to unravel it. I like to unravel it. I like to use the thinner pieces. So let me take about 3 strands of this. There's 9 strands total. I like to break it down so that I have some smaller pieces. But do you notice, woo, that's awfully wavy. Watch what happens when I simply run that through my dryer sheet. Look at that, straight. Oh my gosh, so awesome. So now you don't have to worry about having that, you know, all those little ripples and all that in your baker's twine and your nature's twine. So fabulous. You know, another tip that I haven't even mentioned yet, let's say you've got a bow. So you've created a bow Ooh, give it that really nice tight little knot there in the center, and you change your mind. Oh, look, sad face. We've got all these little wrinkles in there. Well, you know what? We can simply iron those right out. Just run that through your dryer sheet, especially over those spots where that knot was. Yeah, it just kind of softens it right back up. And now you're ready to go again. There you go. Yep, next time you are struggling with your ribbon, just bring one of those dryer sheets into the stamp room. We're going to have you creating some beautiful bows in no time. Guys, thank you again so much for being a part of today's video. Have a fabulous day, my friends. I look forward to stamping with you again soon. Bye-bye.